Okay, so we've been learning about the averages, the mean, median, and mode, and about the range to judge the spread of data. So what I want you to do is to make a little survey and just to analyze the data that you've found. So this particular survey, it needs to be a question to which you can get numerical answers rather than you're not categorizing or looking for people's favorite thing. You're looking for something that you can get a number answer. Okay, so some examples I've given in the past, it might be things like number of Facebook friends, sometimes how long people take to travel, number of posters on a wall, how many people live in a house, all sorts of ways in which you can think about a number. It could just be an age, it could be how much money you've got on you, it could, whatever. So try and think, part of the skill is trying to think of a good question, a good topic to study. I picked the average, or I wanted to look at the number of apps people have on their phone. Some people just use the standard ones that come with it, and other people download lots of apps to use. So my survey results are as follows. So there's all I've asked 9 people. And what I'd like you to do is to try and ask as many people as possible. That might be just people in your house, but ideally you can use the wonders of communication, social media, telephone, standing talking to your neighbours, to get ask them the question so they can join in. So hopefully you'll find it a bit of a social thing. So I'm going to analyze my results here. So there's 3 things I'm going to find. I'm going to find the mean first of all. So I'm going to add up all these numbers: 15 and 27 and 11 and 53 and 43, 28, 16, 47 and 74. Someone's got 74 apps on their phone. So the mean, remember that what I like you to do is write out the word mean, and then you're going to write the fraction. You're not just going to write down the answer. So I get 314. I'm going to divide that by 9 because there's 9 people I asked. And when I do that, divide that by 9, I get 34.88. Okay, 34.88. I'm going to round that up to 35 because we're dealing in a number of apps. Rather, we could say 34.9 apps, but we'll just go with 35 just now. So the mean number of apps people have on their phones is 35. The mode and the median, well, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and write out the numbers again in order. Just watch that because it's easy to make mistakes. I've seen you do it. 11 is the smallest one, and then we've got 15 and 16. So there's 15 and 16. Anything in the teens? No. So then we've got 27 and 28. 27, 28. What have we got left? 40s, 43 and 47. And then we've got 53 and 74. 53 and 74. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers. And I knew I started with 9. Good. So have a look at that. Do you notice that there aren't any numbers that are the same? And that's absolutely okay. And there's always a mean and there's always a median, but there's not always a mode. Okay, you're not always going to get more than one, and sometimes you do get repeated. Sometimes you maybe get 3 numbers that are repeated at the same time, and you just have to say, look, I can't tell. So we're just going to write here mode equals, and I'm just going to say none. Okay, there's no mode, and that's okay. The median is the middle number. There's 9 numbers here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The middle number is going to be on number 5. There's 4 to the left and 4 to the right. So the median is 28. The range, remember, is the largest number. Subtract the smallest. And even though you could do that in your head, I still want you to write down all these things, the words and the calculations, which gives me 63. Now, the range of 63 tells me that it's really spread out, okay? So that can affect my judgment. So which average should I use? Should I use 35 or should I use 28? Which one should I use? Well, there is a big spread. There's quite this 74 at the top is quite untypical, but at this stage it's just a kind of judgment that you have to make. 28, there seems to be quite a few around about that. It kind of jumps up a bit up to 74. I'm going to go with 28 because I think that the 74 there's sufficiently larger than the others to kind of it skewed it a little bit. So a large number at the top or a very small number at the bottom will affect the mean more than the median. And so I'm going to say that the mean's been pulled a little bit off the kind of true average. I'm going to go with the median. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down, I'll bring this up, save me right now. I think the best average to use, and I'm going to write is the median. Is median as the mean may be affected by the large number at the top, 74. And it's a good word to use. Skewed means kind of off center. And it might be, we'd need more information. It might be very untypical, but then again, it might not be. So I'm going to say, so the average number of apps people have on their phones is, what is it? 28. Okay, the range, we're not using that as an average, but what it does do, it gives us an idea of, it helps to see is there a skew, because you'll notice that like 28 down to from the median down to the bottom is only 17 numbers. But from that's the bottom half, the bottom 50%. See the top 50%. There's a range even within that of what, about 46. We're going to talk more about analysing it like that. But you notice that the median is not bang in the centre by any means. So the range helps to identify the fact that there's a bit of a skew, and that helps to kind of a wee alarm bell to go. So I want to see your survey, I want to see your question, I want to see the results you got, and to analyse it with the mean, mode, median and range, come up with a choice as to which you're using and why, and then just a little statement at the end as to what you found in your survey. Okay, I'll be interested to see how you get on.